Lakeland Public Television's Common Ground is brought to you by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
My name is Neil Brownell. I live right here in Oylen. I saw lumber for a living, and I just like old tractors. Somebody called me in February and said they were thinking of a tractor tour, and we had one here about 5 years ago. And I suggested this place because of the facilities and the back roads, and so here we are.
My name is Bob Rogenkamp, and I'm the president of the John Deere Two-Cylinder Club in Wadena, Minnesota. And we got together here today because we were invited by just some fans of antique tractors that have had one of these tractor rides in the past, and they wanted to have more people show up. So they got a hold of our club back in February and asked if we'd be interested. The purpose of this event is more or less just the camaraderie and bragging rights for different colored tractors, and just the social part of it, and trade history and trade stories and those kinds of things.
Well, I don't know, probably brings back memories, I suppose. One of my fondest memories, I guess, is riding on the back of my dad's 1020 McCormick Dairy when I was about 3 or 4 years old.
Well, we're just getting together, and we're going to take hopefully a 10 to 20 mile ride in the country on our tractors, and then stop back here for a potluck picnic after we're finished. I don't know just how long we'll go today. It depends on the weather, depends on how wet we get, and how cold we get, and how soon that happens. I think as the world moves along and as agriculture moves along, what do the younger people see out there now? They don't get a taste of what farming was like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years ago. They don't realize that we didn't always have air-conditioned cabs, and we didn't have power steering and GPS, those kinds of things in these old tractors. It was pretty rough and tumble. And sometimes I think that some of the old farmers years ago, they had a lot of aches and pains, and sometimes they weren't the happiest people on earth. But after you ride for 8 or 10 hours a day on a seat, which isn't governed by air or anything else, and out in the hot and the dust and everything, that's probably why they had a little attitude problem when they came in for supper at night. The people here take pride in their equipment. They really love their tractors, and you can tell by looking at them. Most of them have been repainted and have nice tires on them, and some of them were brought just right out of the field too. There's a pretty category and a not so pretty category, but they all run, and everybody's proud of their tractors. And most of these people that are here have more than just one tractor. Myself, I have 11 John Deeres and 2 Internationals and one little 8N Ford. And a lot of the guys here are driving Alice Chalmers, and some of them have Molines and Farmalls, and so yeah, they take a lot of pride, and they really love their tractors. It takes quite a bit to keep these things going. Parts are pretty high priced. Sometimes parts are pretty hard to get. There are a lot of places that offer parts on the internet, and sometimes you can find tractors to buy it on Craigslist or eBay or something like that, you know. But a greater source of information and parts and pieces sometimes is right here with our own people, because they might have a tractor that they're parting out, and they might have parts available that you need. So usually we ask our neighbors and friends first before we go off looking for them on our own.
We have people movers here. If people just want to come and ride, they're welcome to, and we'd like to make it at least a yearly event. And it's a lot of fun getting together, I guess.
It's not closed to just our club or these people that are here. Anybody that would be interested in taking part in something like this would just have to get a hold of us, and for next year, if we have one next year, and they'd be invited to come along, and we're open to anybody. It's for the preservation of older farm equipment, and we like to keep it going and keep it around as long as we can. Some of these old tractors, they don't have computers and things like that in them, so they're easy to work on. You don't have to have a computer technology or a technologist helping you to fix them. Usually you can fix anything on them with a screwdriver and a pliers and an adjustable wrench and a little bit of know-how.
I guess it's just the heritage of it, and memories of years gone by. When I travel these old roads, a lot of memories come back to me, because I've lived around here most of my life.
We need more younger people getting involved in this hobby, you might want to call it, because some of us are getting a little older, and we need younger people to start carrying on the tradition of preserving our Minnesota heritage.
If you enjoyed this segment of Lakeland Public Television's Common Ground, consider making a contribution at lptv.org. If you have segment ideas pertaining to North Central Minnesota, contact us at legacy@lptv.org. Common Ground is funded by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund by the vote of the people on November 4th, 2008.